The number one reason why you don't have love and money in your life is because you associate it with pain. And I hope you have watched my masterclass, Magnetic Woman Masterclass, and you learned how to be the magnetic woman. And by this day today, you have men standing in line and money opportunities showing up for you and clients applying. So you become the magnetic woman. All right. But what if you see all of those opportunities? You see that men are standing in line. They want to be around you. They want to be with you. And yet you keep them away, like an arm's length. Let me know who of you is resonating with that. I was stuck in this period for a long time. It kind of felt good to be really wanted by men, to see that clients want to work with me. So it just felt good. I made this transformation from always hustling and chasing after money and after clients and after the guy's attention. It kind of gave me, back then it did give me a little bit of like an exciting high, but also anxiety. You know what I'm talking about, right? But then really embodying this queen version who just sits there and receives the attention from men and clients applying and money opportunities coming up, it just felt so good. So good. And let me know if this is also something that you were able to reach after watching the first 3 days of the masterclass. And if you haven't watched it yet, go ahead, rewatch that. The link to rewatch is in the comments or the description box, all right? And yet, so many women, they become the magnetic woman. They become the magnetic woman, and yet the money isn't in the bank account. The guy isn't in the house, okay? It's all far away. It's all being kept at arm's strength length away. So what to do now? Because of this issue that comes up, once I want to become magnetic, I decided to do a bonus call where you learn how to really let in the money into your life and the love and the clients and all of those juicy things. All right. Because now it's going to be easy. It's easy, but not that simple. All right. It's easy because you're already magnetic. You're magnetizing the attention, the man, the love. But the last step is missing. The last step where you really open up, it's like opening up the window and you let in the air inside. If you keep it closed, nothing can come in, right? And the same is happening with money, with men, right? So many ladies, and me too, would just like keep a guard around them. Like, I don't want it to come too close. And it was the same thing for me. I didn't want a man to come close into my life because for me it was so normal to be in toxic relationships. I thought, okay, if he really sees who I am, he will probably not like me, leave me, or criticize me. So okay, I'm magnetic, I'm feeling happy, and but I'm not letting him in. Yeah. And yet there is another way, like this really close intimacy relationship with your man doesn't have to be painful. And this is the number one reason why even magnetic women sometimes don't have the money in the bank account, don't have the relationship yet, because there's this intimacy fear, the fear to be hurt. And this fear is real because you've been hurt before, probably, right? But this fear has to be addressed. We have to really get clear what it is, and to see that, okay, it might have been in the past, but now I get to choose to say goodbye to the men who are mean, who are unavailable for long-term commitment, but the ones who are available, who love me for who I am, yes, of course I can open the window and let them in, right? Same is with money. once I stepped into this magnetic woman, and I just saw money opportunities everywhere, and like clients would reach out to me, or even men providing would just want to buy me stuff, I would reject that. And I thought, why do I self-sabotage? I mean, I'm so wanted. Like, things are just like handed to me. Why do I self-sabotage? It was because I had an association with pain. All right. I thought it's painful to receive money. It's painful to get money. That's why I don't want it. If I don't need it, I don't want it. Right. So again, in this scenario, we also need to have a different association of pleasure, because receiving, being in feminine energy is all about pleasure, and no one wants to receive pain, right? It's like, no, thank you. And if the association with money and love is pain, we will block that. It's like we will keep this bubble around us and being like, no, I'm not letting the man in. I'm not letting the money in. It's like, you stay outside. But yes, I'm magnetic. I'm wanted. So my ego is happy. And yet, it's good for the real painful things, right? Like, let's say you have a money opportunity where you would have to do things that you don't want to do. Then, of course, you say no. But sometimes you can earn money while being in pleasure, while feeling good, right? Like, I'm even the perfect example of that. Whenever I coach my one-on-one clients, it's so much fun. I even want to do longer because it's so much fun for me, you know? So yeah, complete pleasure. And this is just one reason why the last step of really letting those things in isn't happening. There are multiple other reasons. And again, I'm doing a whole masterclass bonus call this Friday, 12 p.m. EST. It's 9 a.m. Los Angeles and 6 p.m. Germany. So make sure to mark in your calendar. And it's here in my Magnetic Woman Masterclass Facebook group. And for those of you who watch this video on YouTube, you go ahead and click in the description box and you can join, click there and join to watch that. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Let me know if you're excited, so excited like me. And I see you Friday. All right. So send you so much love, my magnetic woman, and see you Friday live here in this Facebook group.